Welcome back for another day in the life of an electrician. Today I am actually finished work and I was about to go in the door, and then I remembered that my neighbour needed a new fan put up in his bathroom. The old fan had stopped working for whatever reason, so I turned the fan on, and then I remembered that I should probably turn it off and just see is there a permanent feed at this fan, because some fans have a permanent feed, some don't, so it is important to check so you don't get zapped out of it. So anyway, I went back out and turned the fan on again for whatever reason. Got the testers up, and this is where things got a bit strange, a bit squirrely, should we say. Very weird. So you can see I'm testing here, and then the fan turns on. Now, does anybody know why this happened? I have no idea. It makes no sense. So the fan is now working, even though it's not working. Who knows what is going on here? Not me anyway. But the neighbour did buy a new fan, so I disconnected this one with the power off, took all the cables out, and then just mounted a new one up on the wall here. So here's some good advice for any of the apprentices out there. If you're ever drilling tiles in a bathroom, you need to use a tile bit. Number one rule with a tile bit: never put it in hammer. And then number two, there is probably water pipes around. So don't be an idiot and drill somewhere where there is probably water pipes, because I don't know, it's something I've never done myself. I'm sure it will happen to me someday, but Jesus Christ, drilling through a pipe and having water squirting out is like my worst nightmare. So anyway, use my fist to hammer this plug in. Just get it in there, and then I reused the old square screws because they were just there and it was easier. And yeah, what are you going to do? Anyway, I couldn't put one in on the top right because that's where the cables were, so I left it out on the bottom left. Just to keep balance in the world, you know yourself. Then I had to squeeze these cables in through this tiny gap in the fan. I have to say, very, very poor design. Not a fan of that. Oh God, I'm a disgrace. Anyway, this cover had to go back on here. Now you'll notice below and to the side, there is a slight gap in this. That's because I didn't get an exact replacement like I asked for. So you can see the old plug still hanging out there and a gap on the side. I will cover this up at some stage, but the main thing is the fan is up and running. Now, I don't know about any of you, but if I can ever do a small job for my neighbour, especially something quick, there's no way I'm charging for it. I have to live beside these people for the rest of my life, and I'll do anything I can to give them a hand. But I do take payment in tea, biscuits and a chat. So I will catch us all for another one somewhere tomorrow. Slán go fóill.